Okay, so what I want to do in this video is explain about how the actual computer programming part of this class is done and show you guys what I did to succeed. So first, I just want to talk about having an external hard drive and how helpful that is for doing schoolwork, because you can have all your files saved on a separate source, and if your computer crashes you don't have to worry about anything disappearing. So for any schoolwork, what I have is a 500 gigabyte external hard drive, and it's just a spin disk, so it was like $50. It's not a solid state disk, although I plan on upgrading to one soon. And another important thing is, like, you can back up your files to a separate external hard drive. So maybe if you have two of them, you can just like be ultra confident that nothing's gonna happen to them. Or even you can use like Google Drive or I guess Dropbox, any of the other like online hosting sites. But I just like to have my files like physically like with me, so I don't have to worry about if like Google ever crashes or something like that. Alright, so that's one thing, and then inside of that I have like a documents folder and then a MTSU folder just for all my schoolwork. So I had like 2013, 2014, and then 2015 and 2016. And I took the class during spring of 2015, and so it was assembly language, and I have all of the lab files that we did here. We did 6 different lab projects, and so those are the files for each of the projects. So just stay organized during your school, like during classwork and stuff, and it'll be good to just like have all your programs later on. Alright, so I'm going to explain a little bit about what this file is here. So what you're going to do is, I just want to take you to Google Chrome here, and then hopefully you've been before to this site by Microsoft called DreamSpark. And DreamSpark is what you get your Visual Studio 2012 copy from if you're the computer science program. So maybe I can log in here. But maybe not. I don't know if it'll let me, if I remember my password right now or not. Alright, sorry about this. Bear with me for just a second. Alright, let's just not do that. Alright, anyway, so you're gonna go to DreamSpark, and that's gonna be your way to get the program. So you're gonna hit students and then log in with your MTSU credentials, and hopefully you would have got an email or something, but just ask your instructor how to get into the website if you can't get into it like the first time you try, or I mean, give it a good try though. So after you do that, you've downloaded Visual Studio 2012. Don't get the 2013 if your instructor is not using the 2013, because what's going to happen is when he or she goes to open your file, it's going to try to like convert it to a new format, and it may not be readable. So just use the same one that your instructor is using. Alright, and then about the file that I mentioned earlier, what you're going to do is go to your eLearn website, and you're going to go to like whatever class it is. It's going to be like the assembly language class, and then hit content, and under the content somewhere in this section is going to have that file, and the file was called empty project. So you're going to download that file, and it's going to be a zipped file, so you're going to have to unzip it. So I'm just going to extract using WinRAR to the desktop. Alright, just like that. And inside of that is going to be this infinity sign. It's a Visual Studio solution file. You're going to open that, and that's going to open Visual Studio 2012. So inside of Visual Studio, this is your programming environment. All your programs that you write should be done with this. So you're going to right click on source files, and you're going to go add new item. And so what we're doing here is we're gonna make a file basically just so that we can program with. So I'm gonna name this main.asm, and the ASM extension is important because that's how your file is gonna be read as an assembly file. Alright, and so that should be good. There may be a few like extra steps that you need to take, but there'll be instructions on those back on the eLearn website. There should be like maybe another file that has like the very specific instructions about what you should do. So this is just getting you set up in the programming environment, and so just for instance, like you can type a comment. Like anytime you type a comment, it's hard to speak and write at the same time. You're going to use a semicolon in the assembly language. But I just really wanted to show you how to get this set up for right now. So we'll come back in the next video and we'll talk about some actual programming.